Now this song, when I first wrote it, people would say, oh, it's a gun control song. And I was like, nope, I'm from Texas, I got a whole house full of guns. And I grew up hunting and fishing, and I did. I always had, at the time, I had quite an arsenal. And it was, you know, I didn't think there was anything in Congress about it. I guess I never really thought about it, because I was, you know, I grew up in San Antonio, Texas, and I got my dad in trouble because I got filmed on a flatbed trailer in front of the Alamo singing "Feel Like I'm Fixing to Die Rag" at a Vietnam Vets Against the War rally. But I never thought there was anything weird about hunting and fishing and being a hippie. So, and then, you know, nowadays I still have, I'm carnivorous as hell, and I have nothing against people that hunt and fish. Myself, I don't kill anything anymore. I occasionally humiliate a fish before I put him back in the water, and that's about it. That is violent as like that. Now, I have changed a lot over the years. This, right after I got out of jail and started my life all over again, the first thing that happened is, I guess it was a karma thing, is my ex-wife presented me with an out-of-control 14-year-old boy. He said, here. And his name's Justin Towns Earle. And he's doing okay now, but when he was 14, he was kind of a hard dog to keep under the porch. And the first thing he did when he moved back into my house is he found the pistol that I kept loaded under my mattress, because I lived down in the country and the police were always arguing about who was going to go to my house unless they had a warrant. And he found it and he hid it from me. He wouldn't admit that he'd taken it. I knew he had taken it. And he wouldn't, you know, he lied just to stay in practice at that point, but he wasn't that good at it. And I knew he had it. And I searched the whole downstairs of the house, searched his room, tore everything apart, threatened his life, begged and pleaded, couldn't get him to admit that he had the gun. So the only thing I did was to make sure that he was where the gun wasn't. And so my brother came over and we strip searched him and put him in the car. It was like trying to stuff like a live deer in your trunk. Because he was 6'3" then. And we like, and about as big around as this microphone stand. And we took him out to a wilderness camp in Hickman County and dropped him off, and it was the middle of January, so about 3:30 the next morning, he called me and told me where the fucking gun was. Now, and I haven't had a loaded weapon in the house since. Now, some people would call that flip-flopping in this society. I call it having a profound experience and changing your mind. So, now, when I sing this song, this is a fucking gun control song. About the time of dead, I left a fight a big whore. Saw my first pistol in a General store, I was 13, thought it was the finest thing I ever had seen. That's the fact that it was so really blew up. Mama dropped a dozen and she really blew up. Pistol is the devil